You're watching extras from the extension on Eagle Community Television.
Hello, I'm Stacy Campbell with K-State Research and Extension of Ellis County. Well, it's April the 18th right now, and luckily we've had some good precipitation here in Kansas, so the wheat crop has really came on and is doing well. And of course, with precipitation, then we start worrying about foliar leaf diseases such as stripe rust and leaf rust. And it can be a concern, so this would be the time that farmers need to get out and start scouting their wheat for these diseases. Also, keep in mind too, there are several things that you need to keep in mind when you are looking at foliar leaf diseases and going out and looking at your fields. That's what variety you have. Is it susceptible to the leaf and stripe rust, or does it have some pretty good resistance? Keep in mind what the temperatures are now and look into the future what the temperatures are going to be. With stripe rust, even though we've had moisture and it can be a concern, we had a lot of it last year. Stripe rust does not like warmer temperatures, and we're starting to warm up. Today it's supposed to be 81 degrees. When you get 80 and above, the stripe rust can really slow down. It doesn't like the warmer weather. So keep that in mind. Don't just think that since we've had quite a bit of precipitation and we had a lot of stripe rust last year that I'm probably going to have to spray again this year we'll have stripe rust. Not necessarily the case. It just depends on, the weather, the temperature, the variety that you have. And like I said, stripe rust doesn't care for the warmer weather. Once the days get above 80 degrees, it can really start slowing down. And actually right now, doing a little bit of scouting, we haven't seen any stripe rust here in Ellis County yet. Doesn't mean that there might not be some, but even with this moisture, we haven't seen it yet. But it's going to be very critical since we have had substantial moisture to be scouting your fields now for leaf rust and stripe rust. Leaf rust is kind of opposite of the stripe rust. It likes warmer weather. So once the days do get above that 70, 80 degree mark, it actually will thrive a little bit better than the stripe rust. So that's going to be another foliar leaf disease that you need to watch out for with the moisture and with warming weather that we're having. Also keep in mind, as your variety got resistance to leaf rust, factor all those things in when you're scouting your fields. But it would be a good idea to start getting out and scouting your fields, I'd say at least once a week for stripe rust and leaf rust now that we've had some substantial good moisture and the wheat crop seems to be doing quite well here in Ellis County for the most part. So just keep that in mind. Don't just think automatically that you need to go spray a fungicide. Look at the temperatures, look at the variety that you have as far as how resistant it is to the different foliar leaf diseases. Well, this has been Stacy Campbell with K-State Research and Extension of Ellis County with Eagle Community Television.
You're watching extras from the extension on Eagle Community Television.